Well, welcome collectors. Here we are again for another Whitman unboxing. It's Easter now, so it's a good time to do these things, and hopefully the phone won't ring, but you never know. Some collectors, they don't know it's Easter and they want a chained SS or something else, so they call anyhow, but I guess that's just the way it is. You guys know when you want something, it doesn't matter if it's a holiday, and I understand that. So, but anyhow, welcome again to unboxing number 70. So we're getting up there. A lot of collectors write and they want to hear some of these old stories all the time, and I sort of rack my brain now because I've told most of them, but I did think of one that I can tell you. Got to light a cigar first, though. That's good. And then here's to a happy Easter to everybody. Hope you all got some Easter eggs in that basket. You did, didn't you? Yeah, I thought so. But anyhow, this story goes back to the middle 1980s, and these were the days when my great Dutch friend Bill Lorette would be with me, and I received a call from a collector that was up in Massachusetts, and he said, I have a big collection of about 35 daggers, and I want to sell them, and would you come up and take a look? And I thought, wow, that's a long ride. What kind of things do you have? He says, oh, I have everything, chained SS, Hitler Youth Leader, the RLBs, and so forth and so on. And in those days, they didn't have the internet where you could send a picture of the things, so I really couldn't tell what they looked like. But talking to the gentleman, I could tell that he knew what he was talking about. He knew the hobby, and I thought, well, gee, this sounds pretty good. I'll come up, and then I made a date with him, and my friend Bill Lorette was here, and he said, oh yeah, let's definitely go up there. I want to have some lobster. And I thought, well, that sounds pretty good.
It's convenient.
Yeah, typical. And so I'm kind of preparing to go up there. It was going to be a couple of days from that time, and I get a phone call from one of my competitors. And this guy and I were at each other's throat all the time trying to find stuff. And in those days, it's not like it is today, because most of the stuff was still in veterans' hands in the 80s, and you really had to work to get stuff. You didn't have the internet, like I say, and so it was kind of difficult. So this competitor, who shall remain unnamed, called me up and says, hey, Whitman, did you get a call from so-and-so from Massachusetts to look at his collection? And I said, why are you asking? He says, because I got a call too. And I said, gee whiz. He says, but you know, I don't feel like driving all the way up to Massachusetts. He lived down in the lower part of Maryland. He says, I don't want to make that drive. He says, but I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell the collector that I can't make it, and so you can have it to yourself. And I thought, wow, this man's really being nice and generous to me. However, he says, after you get the collection, assuming that you do, I want you to meet me at a rest stop down on 95 in Maryland, and I want to see the entire collection and if I like what I see, I want you to give me $2,500. I thought, boy, man, like $2,500 was a lot of money then too. And I thought, wow, life is tough these days. But I guess if I don't get the collection, I'm not giving him anything. And if I do get the collection, and it's a nice collection, which I think it is, I guess I can do that. I mean, business is business. I mean, it's a terrible way to do things, I know. I don't like doing stuff like that. But then again, those were the times, and it was really hard to get stuff. So Bill Lorette and I...
What a deal.
What a deal, yeah. So Bill Lorette and I got in the car then, and this drive was about 6.5 hours from us, and we left kind of early. And I remember as we got up into the Massachusetts area along the coast there, you saw all these places with these tables outside where you could have lobster and all that. So Bill said, let's stop, and so we did. We stopped in a place, and it was kind of unbelievable at the time. You could get like a little 2-pound lobster for like $5 that was just caught that same day. I mean, there's just nothing better than that.
So Bill got his lobster.
Bill got 2 lobsters.
2 lobsters.
2 lobsters, and I had 2 also, and so we took advantage of that, and it was really really good. And I thought to myself, well, even if we don't get this damn collection, at least we had a really, really great meal, because if you've never had fresh lobster like that, there's just nothing like it. But anyhow, so we get to the collector's house then. It's fairly late then that night. I don't know, 7 o'clock or something like that. And yeah, come on in. And he says, come on into my bedroom. He says, I got everything out on my bed. And so we get into his bedroom, and he had a big double bed there, and the whole bed is just covered with daggers. And there were some really nice daggers there. I mean, there was a Hitler Youth leader, along with 3 or 4 Hitler Youth knives, and armies and navies and RADs and RLBs, and a couple of SS daggers and a chained SS, and it was really a great assemblage of stuff. And so we went around and around on negotiating a price. And of course, in those days, it was nothing like it is today. But I forget what it was, but I think we paid something like, I don't know, $25,000 for it all, which was today would probably be $100,000 worth of stuff. I don't know, but we were happy to get it, and so then we stayed overnight, and the next day drove home. And then of course this dealer was on the phone about a half an hour after I walked in the door. Well, I'm waiting for you. Did you get the collection? Yeah, okay. And I'm thinking, oh no, now we got to drive another 2 hours down to the Maryland area and meet this guy in the rest stop. So we do, and there he is standing out there outside waiting for us. And I had everything in the trunk. And he's looking through the whole bit, and he says, it looks like you guys did pretty good. And I said, well, that was okay. And he says, I'm thinking maybe I didn't charge you enough. He says, but I'm a man of my word, so just give me the $2,500 and I'll be happy. And I said, oh, okay, that's fine. He says, one other thing. What do you want for that Hitler Youth leader dagger? So we wound up selling that to him for not much profit, but it was a good thing. I got a lot of daggers then, and had stuff to put on my list, which I had in those days, that list that I would send out every month or so, and it all worked out good in the end. But that's kind of how things were then. It was really cutthroat, but it was fun, and it really gave you a sense of satisfaction once you finally got this stuff home and were able to say, "Oh, this is all mine." So anyhow, that's my story for this time, and I want to just I got a couple things here.
That's a terrible story. You should have left that one.
It's a terrible story. Well,
the hell with that guy.
You couldn't do that because you had to work with him every show. I mean, the guy was brutal. He was really brutal.
All right. I don't think I know who he is. So.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, I do? Oh, boy.
Yeah, you do. But I want to give a little shout out here. It's this very, very nice couple, actually from Germany, and now they're living in America, I believe, and it's Amadeus and Sarah Kunze, Kunze. Have to be careful how I pronounce that last name, but they're celebrating both of their birthdays and their anniversary all at the same time, right around Easter now. So good luck to you, and they say they watch my videos, so I'm happy for that. So thanks a lot, Amadeus and Sarah Kunze. And then in keeping with what we've been doing with people sending pictures of themselves and me, we got a couple of more pictures to add to our rogues gallery here, and I'll show you over here a couple that came in here. This is a father and son group here, and this is Matt Lindgren, and this is his father,
No,
Glenn.
you got it backwards.
I got it backwards. This is Father Glenn, and this is Matt Lindgren. And they're both very nice men. What's that auction company they work for, Rob?
I believe it's Herman.
No, not Herman.
No,
Bruce.
Bruce Herman.
Bruce Herman, that's
in
right.
California.
In California, yeah. He's really doing a great job with his
Yeah, that's my
auction.
main man, Matt. That's a shout out to you, my friend.
Yeah, good luck to you, man. I'm sorry I screwed up your names, but that's me. And then there's one other one that we got a picture of here. I don't know. I hope Robbie can get it on the camera. And these two old coots here, it's me and my old buddy Mike Cherry from Santa Barbara, California. You can see we're not hurting. We both got a drink in our hand, and we were enjoying the SOS show. And Mike, I know him, oh my goodness, 40 years, and he used to be one of the judges at the Max show every year. And I hadn't seen him for a long time. I said to him, Mike, why don't you come out to the SOS? And he made his mind up, and he did. So it was really good to see Mike. And I know that he had a good time. I also know he probably didn't spend much money, because I know how Mike is. He bought his first piece from me about 40 years ago, and I remember it took him about 3 or 4 years to pay for it. And then he always says, if it weren't for me, Whitman, you wouldn't even have a business. I'm your best customer. And I thought, oh boy, thank goodness for Mike Cherry. Okay, we're going to get going on the unboxing, and Robbie just reminded me, who's that gentleman that watches our videos and wanted a shout out?
David Wolf.
David Wolf.
He didn't want a shout out, but I appreciate what he commented, and I appreciate his comments, and he was a very nice man, and we made a deal with him on a dagger, and I just want to say thank you.
Is that the guy that bought that nice RAD yesterday?
Beautiful RAD.
Yeah,
scooped
beautiful,
it up.
yeah. Well, I'll shout out to you also. Thank you, David Wolf. We appreciate the business.
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Kalamazoo. Well, love to say that name. Kalamazoo. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get going here.
Yeah, thanks, Dave.
I'll just show you show you a couple things that came in from a lady a couple days ago, and they're worthy of looking at. I mean, here's a Hitler Youth armband that this baby is flat out mint, just beautiful. It doesn't have an issue tag, and it's not sewn up the rear, but it's all separate construction, and just the kind of thing that you really want to see. And look at the condition of it. There's no soiling on the white at all, so that's really a nice thing. Yeah. And then also she had this NSDAP SA armband. It's one of the all wool types. Beautiful condition, no mothing whatsoever, sewn up the rear. And again, no soiling on the field.
See, now I disagree with you on that one, Pop.
What?
I think that's a great coat SS armband.
You're right. It's wider than they
Much
normally
wider.
are, and that may account for its great condition too.
Yeah.
Robbie's probably right on that. And then also it does have an issue sticker in it too. So that's really a great armband. And then here's just a commonly seen standard all printed type. It shows a little use, but no fray. It's still good. And then the last one is kind of a nice SS armband. It's a cotton one, but it's absolutely original. And the white field is all separately sewn, and then it has a separately sewn swaz on it with the black lines. And this one's sewn up the rear. So I thought they were 4 really nice armbands. It's fun when you can get stuff, in that kind of nice condition, So there we go on them. Now let's start with some boxes here. Let's see what we got to open.
You got your Bob Burns cutter.
Yeah, my Bob Burns cutter. I know there's people that tell me they make a bet with each other on how far into the video it'll be before I mention the Bob Burns cutter. So I guess some people bet on anything.
Boy, can I get in on that action?
Yeah, you could get in on it too, Bob. Yeah, why not? So let's see what we got here. The first box. The first or second drink, I don't know. Just right. Okay. Let's see what this nice man has sent here. He says, I want to sell this item. Please send me a check. There you go. I like those kind of notes. No nonsense. Right to the point. Oh, wait a minute here. Wow, look at this. That's really in superior condition.
That's what you call a dandy.
A dandy, yeah. That is, wow.
Nice takedown.
Yeah, let's see. The Marlin spike is marked. Yeah, it's Waffen-amp there, nice. The grip plates are incredible. The amount of blue on the finish is just about 100%.
Yeah.
Look at those grip plates, huh?
Yeah, that's something that one is.
Let's see oh boy, it comes right out.
SMF?
SMF mint. Wow, this is
That's a killer.
this is a killer.
Give me a spin on that towards me. Yeah.
Absolute killer. Well, guys, you won't see a better.
Well,
better
now that we
piece
got
than
this
that.
fine example, why don't you take it down and show the people?
Want me to
how a
show the?
takedown takes
Yeah,
down.
with the takedown, they have a little button here, and you push the button, and this should it all pulls off. Then they have an arrow inside too, so that you know which way to put the top back on again, and it's numbered. It's really usually these. Yeah, this is numbered underneath also. That's what you like to see. This This knife was issued because it has a Waffen amp, but it doesn't look like it's ever been used.
Yeah.
No.
That's one of the nicest. I think that's the nicest one I've ever seen.
Boy, I think you're right, Ob. This thing is really, really crisp. Look, it clicks right in.
Yep.
Yeah, that's yeah, the activator lever is numbered also, like you like to see. Usually the numbers don't match. I don't know why. I don't know why they bothered to number them, because they don't match anyhow. But
That's brand new.
yeah, it really is. That's a
That's a
well,
killer.
sir.
For gravity lofts, yeah.
I want to sell this item. Please send me a check. You will get a check, sir.
$3.
That's going to be expensive. But what
Nice
a piece.
Good start.
Yeah, I had no idea. No idea. Boy, isn't that nice to open a box up and find something like that?
I might want to buy that one myself, Bob.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Hob. That thing is as good as a
Employee discount, of course.
employee discount. Yeah, 2%. Well, let's see what's next here. Got a little letter here. Looks like some kind of flatware. Let's see what we got here. We like flatware, and we get quite a bit of it, and it's really becoming very popular anymore. So, which I'm happy about, because I like it myself. This looks like a plain Jane on the surface, but I don't know what to say about this. There's no more. Wow, I don't know what the.
Tom, I had a delicious steak with this fork the other night.
Yeah.
What did you have?
Well, I see what's going on here. Yeah. Okay, it's marked Olympia on the reverse of it. Both of them are. So it must have been maybe something that was used during the events. I don't know. I'll have to look into it. And there's also a couple of look like teaspoons.
But I gotta tell you, I've never seen anything like that before.
No. And here's these have that pointed AH that we see once in a while, and this one just has the flat AH. It's hard to tell where those things came from and what vintage they are, and until somebody documents all that stuff, those kind of pieces sell pretty reasonable, with everybody hoping that someday they'll be totally documented. Let's see what we have here. Oh, here's a very nice EB marked knife. You see that, Bob?
Yeah, that's one of ours.
And this is, I remember the guy telling me he was going to send this. Yeah, this is a Trudel Junge. You know who Trudel Junge was? She was Hitler's secretary, and was in the bunker at the end of things, and did manage to escape. After the war was over, it was no fun, but she did get out, and there's her picture and autographed photograph of Trudel Junge.
There's a great scene with her in the Downfall, the whole movie with her.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, she's quite well known, so I like that. That's the first time I've seen a autographed photograph of her.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I think it is. I think that's okay. And so thank you, sir. And we'll look into these other pieces, and we'll get back to you accordingly. Hopefully we can make a deal on them. And appreciate you sending this stuff, sir. So there we go on that. A little different than the ordinary, and especially like the Trudel Junge picture. That's kind of cool. So there we go on that one.
That's got to be a pretty rare photograph. Photograph.
Very rare.
Yeah, I've never seen one before.
No, that's,
that Lenny Riefenstahl, she's everywhere, but I've never seen one of them.
no, that is a fairly rare piece. Well, it's moving right along here. See what we got next. And we'll have a sip first. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I think you're right, Ob. That Trudel Junge photograph is not something you see.
No, it's a pretty rare thing.
Yeah, I might keep that one myself. I like that.
You remember the end of Downfall and everything? That was such a good movie. And
oh yeah.
remember with the kid with the bike and the Soviet soldiers are coming in. They tell him not to look at her. And
yeah, she's trying to.
It's a powerful movie, actually.
Oh, it was the guy that played the Fuhrer looked exactly like him too.
He sounded like him, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Much.
Let's see what we got here. I think that's it. And this says check enclosed. Oh, I like that.
It's not a person, is it?
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Maybe it's something where it's a partial trade and he's, I don't know, we'll see. I'm getting so old I forget these things. I got to keep all the paperwork and I'll find out. Oh, he wanted to get a dent out of a scabbard. Okay. All right, that's what that is, guys. So that's nothing of real interest. It is to the guy that sent it, but so we'll take care of that. That's not a problem. Let's see what else we got here. I mentioned that we can repair these dents in one of the videos, and now it seems I keep getting things that are dented to repair. So I don't know whether I want to be in the repair business again, but do what we can. Let's see what we got here. The old Bob Burns cutter. Yep. Doing a good job. Let's see what this is now. A couple things here. Oh, that says Debbie on it. I think it's candy again, guys. He spelled it Dibby. Close enough. D-I-B-B. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I know Debbie's very difficult name to spell. But, first time I ever saw it spelled Dibby, but that's all right. I think she'll know who he meant. And oh no, I think we got another. Oh boy. It says, for Mr. Whitman and Ob, cameraman. And it looks like some cigars, so that's nice. Thank you, sir. You're forgiven for misspelling Debbie's name. Thank you. Let's see what else we got here. Well,
looks like a bayonet.
Looks to me like a bayonet, doesn't it, Ob?
How about a nice double?
Yeah, oh, wow, look at that grip. Wow. Get this knot out of here. Wow, that's a really nice NCO knot. It's a little different than they usually are. And look at here, guys. Look at that grip. Beautiful stag. You don't usually see it that dark on a bayonet.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's nice, and on both sides. The mortise button that works. Okay. And a frog. Decent paint. And well, it's a holler single etch type that has the eagle on the end, I think. Yeah, the eagle on the end, and it's just a standard remembrance one. So it's not really a high-end bayonet, but I think that the grip plates really make it nice. You like those grip plates, Ob?
Yes, you got a low stag grip.
Yeah, they're really nice. So, all right, sir, we'll get back to you on that. And Debbie and Ob, thank you for the treats here. Always welcome. Very nice of you. All right, we're back here. Ob was good enough to refresh my drink, and I think he refreshed his own too. So you didn't get another drink, did you, Ob?
No,
I didn't
just
think so.
just
No.
water.
I told you not to make it strong, Ob.
Well, your definition of strong is different than mine.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Everybody has their own taste, and Rob says he has a sore throat, so that's the only reason he's having a drink here this morning.
Yeah,
it is a
that's
little
it.
early, guys. Let's see, what time is it? It's 5 after 12. That's late enough, right? That's not at night either. Let's see what we got here. Next box here. Thank goodness we haven't got any shredded paper yet, Ob.
Yeah, we haven't had any good popcorn or shredded paper in a while.
No, not yet. Well, let's
The
see.
word's on the street.
You think so?
I think so.
I did drop a few hints that I really didn't like shredded paper or saran wrap or any of that kind of stuff.
Well, if it was me sending stuff into you, I'd make it double time.
Yeah, right. That's it.
With an SS honor ring and a box the size of the house.
Yeah. With 4 bundles of popcorn. Well, it looks like we got a very nice untouched army dagger. Wow, that
Yeah, very nice.
nice silvered fittings, never been cleaned. And look at that fine grip and all, real deep orange, and yeah, even the top pommel shows no wear around the rim, and wow, that's a
That's the top-notch army dagger there.
Yeah.
What do you think the maker is on that pop?
well, it's got a generic A crossguard, so you don't know. It could be anybody. But let's see. Whoa, a nice blade too. Really nice blade. It's one of those ones with the wider segments, which are earlier. See how the center segment is so wide on it? And it's still got the grain on it and all. And well, let's see who made it. Nobody. But boy, that's an early dagger. See how wide that center ridge is there?
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah, and that's a sign of an early dagger. And
Those fittings are fabulous.
fittings are fabulous. Never been cleaned. That's a very good piece. And something else here. I don't know what this is. Oh boy, I think it's a portapee. Wouldn't that be nice too, to add this nice portapee to it? If I can get to it here without too much, there we go. Oh yeah, and it looks like it was original to the piece. Look at that. It just shows you how mint this dagger is. There's the original portapee from the piece, and it shows age, but absolutely no fraying whatsoever. So I'm really, really liking this army dagger, and that's really great for the man to send the knot with it too.
Now, Pop, if I asked you, could you tie that knot back on there?
I can try.
I'll take a shot. Let me see what you got.
Take a shot. All right, let's see. We'll go with the way it was. You can see it was wrapped around this way, so we'll start out at the top here.
Look at this.
I like to see them go this way, so that the knot is like that to start with, and then what you want to do is keep the bullion all going the same way if you can. Little wrap around the one cross guard, wrap around the other cross guard, and then the regulation tie. I'll show you how it was. The regulation tie was with the knot just going through the cord here, just like this. We'll slip it through, and then we put this all back, and we want to get this nice and tight, which is pretty easy to do. So we get it all around, and then there you go, guys. That's how the regulation tie was. You'll see a lot of them that are tied through this loop, which you can do also, but that was not regulation. This is the regulation tie.
That's amazing.
Yep, that's it. It's not amazing, it just takes a minute. It's nothing. So that's how that baby would have been worn, just like that.
I mean, 6,000 guys want to be able to do that.
Oh, please. It's nothing. So, if you're trying to tie a naval knot, that is something.
Yeah, right about that.
One of these days I'll do a naval knot for you, but we'll probably need a whole video for the amount of time that it takes, because boy is it tedious.
I'll have to sell that one for $24.99.
Yeah, right. So that's a super dagger there. Somebody that's looking for a nice, untouched.
No, very nice army dagger. Though.
Yeah, that is really, really good. Yep, I like the amount that he wants for it too. I'm very happy.
Oh, he's going to be calling you up on Monday.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good one. Oh, some interesting stuff here.
Yeah, good stuff.
Nothing earth-shaking yet, but we'll see what as we go here. We still got some more boxes to go through. There's a couple bigger boxes too that may have a quantity of stuff. We'll see. Let's see what this is here now. Well, we're still looking out, Ob. No saran wrap or popcorn yet. Just a nice little package in there.
Get your Bob Burns cutter.
Yep, Bob Burns cutter. In case you guys have a bet on the second time I would say it. There you go. Okay, and up. Well, here we are, guys. This looks pretty nice on the surface. It's obviously a Hitler Youth knife, and you know, when you open these retainer loops, you always want to make sure you get your finger underneath the snap itself. Yeah. Don't just pull the leather, yeah, or else you can break it. So you got to be very careful with that. And wow, the plating is still good on the area that the leather covers. The insignia is good. The scabbard was repainted during the period by the kid. You can see that. It's very, very old paint. It looks like he dipped it. But that's good. And let's see what we got inside here. Well, it's a decent blade. It's a RZM marked M7-40 with the Ricasso. So apparently it was made after 1938, as there is no motto on it. But still, it's a really nice representative example. The blade can be cleaned up a little bit. There's some grease and stuff on there, but the blade is not too bad from a Hitler Youth standpoint of view, anyhow.
Looks like it was owned by a kid.
Yeah, could be. Oh, that's good. I like that piece.
It's good to go, though.
Yeah, that's a good piece. I mean, we get so many calls from people looking for Hitler Youth knives, and it used to be we had we must have had 75 of them in stock, and but today that's not the case anymore. You're lucky to have 5 or 6 of them in stock because they really sell well. I bet these DeNobilis are selling well too. If you guys ever tried them, you'll like them. And this stuff is, just the best.
Not too strong, I hope.
Well, I don't know about that, Ob. All right, now we got a fairly big box. Let's see what this baby is here. It's not too heavy, so it's not.
That must be that SS ring I was talking about.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Well, we got a lot of packing in here. All this kind of stuff, but that's easy to get out and get to the heart of the matter here. And it looks like inside of all this rubber and stuff is a dagger. All right, let's see what we got here.
Rang the bell. That's another shot.
Rang the bell, yeah.
Yeah, that's a shot.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, you're right. I'm another shot.
Me too.
All right, that drink's holding up, Bob. How's yours doing there? Not too fast, is it?
Nah, it's good.
Yeah, let me show you what Rob's drinking here. It's the same as me, and it's Imperial and Diet Coke.
Yeah, but they don't know we have our own glasses now.
And do they know? Can they see that we have our own?
What?
We do that. See on my glass too. Why not? Well, Bob, that phone call, it wasn't a sale, but it was my son Dean. Dean is a bourbon aficionado, and actually has his own YouTube show. You might want to take a look at it. It's called The Bourbon Cowboy, and I just didn't think I was up to tasting bourbon here after tasting all of this Imperial this morning. But we'll do it another time anyhow. But watch him on the Bourbon Cowboy. If you guys that like bourbon, you'll probably get a kick out of it. So anyhow, I guess the suspense is killing you on this dagger. We'll get to it. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Wow. This is quite an attractive Luftwaffe. It's really beautifully made. It's a later piece, but wow, look at all the gild and stuff is still on, and real nice fittings, and outstanding leather, and yeah, both sides. Really a nice Luftwaffe dagger. And let's see what the blade looks like. And oh, it's a heart stopper, guys. This is incredible. Look at this beautiful thing. Talk about rare. This is real. This is really rare.
That's not a night flyer, is it?
No, it's just a an engraved Voos style blade, and it is in incredible condition. Wow, look at that eagle on there. I don't think I've seen more than 2 of these in my whole history. This is ultra rare. And then on the other side, it's absolutely beautiful too. Look at the etching and the frosting, and oh, it's a Carl Julius Krebs too. They were one of the best at this kind of stuff. What a beautiful original thing, just in tremendous condition. A blade like this is, like I say, is just never seen.
Now, I'm a little ignorant on this, but isn't that chain aluminum that's on it that you would see on a later version?
You would see it on a later version because this etch really wasn't developed until about 1938 or so. So it was. This was a dagger that probably was ordered in about 1939. Maybe it was a special gift for someone. I don't know, but it is ultra rare.
So the chain's proper, though.
The chain is proper because of the vintage of the dagger, and the dagger will have. They won't be nickel fittings. These will be nickel plated steel mounts on the scabbard, and they're just nickel plated zinc mounts on the hilt. But the condition is extraordinary because usually these zinc mounts deteriorate, and then to see gilt still on them like it had originally, and that beautiful Carl Julius Krebs mark is really sensational. This is something that I'm not going to say it's one of a kind, but it virtually is. It's extremely rare.
Yeah, that's a nice piece.
And very desirable. This is something that you just won't see. So, wow. Thanks for sending that in. I like that a lot.
I thought you would.
Yeah, that's a real killer. And the value of it is a killer too.
What do you think?
These are
Since you brought it up.
really expensive. Really expensive. Put it this way, it's not a $2,000 or $3,000 dagger. It's very expensive. So that's really something. What I do with the box? Here's the box. Yeah. So I'm glad to have that. That's for an advanced collector, somebody that has everything, because you'll never see that again.
And it's mint.
And it's mint, yeah. Well, let's see what else we got here. Oh, this one's kind of heavy, Oh,
must be that SS ring I've been hoping for.
That, yeah, the 2-ounce ring and 4 or 5 pounds of packing. Well, as usual, the damn cigar went out. Somebody wrote me in one of the comments from the last video. I was talking about, whether expensive
I saw
cigars.
that one. Yeah.
And did you see that one? And,
Yeah.
And what he said is, in a more expensive cigar, the tobacco is longer pieces, and that's why a more expensive cigar will stay lit a while. And in a cheap cigar, not that this is cheap, the tobacco, they just use crushed pieces.
Yeah.
And because they're little short pieces, that's why it goes out. So there you go. That has nothing to do with daggers, guys.
That man was a scholar, and you're...
Yeah, I thought it was good information because I didn't know that, and I thank you, sir, for...
He said, why don't you get a real cigar, buddy? That's what he was basically saying.
Yeah. Why don't you break down and get a decent cigar? You think that's what he's really saying? Probably. Wow, here's a...
He called himself a cigar snob.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. It looks like, wow. I think I'll put this box on the floor and grab from it.
Got a fresh chained SS in there, Pop?
I don't know. I don't know, we'll see, but you guys have the time to look at all this. I don't know, it looks like there's a lot of stuff in here, but we'll go through it as best we can and see what we got, huh? Why not? You guys aren't doing anything in Easter anyhow. I know you're all in church, so I don't want to take any time away from that. Well, here we go. Well, this is a good start. Wow.
There you go.
That's a very, very nice untouched early essay. Got the nice patina. It looks like it's never been cleaned. The anodizing is still very, very nice on the scabbard. It's got a group of mark. It looks like just an S. Silesia, I guess it would be. And looking at the tang nut, this dagger's never even been taken apart. Wow, it looks like a nice piece. Let's see what the blade looks like. Oh, a beauty. Really, really nice. Got some oil on it, but it's absolutely mint with a nice deep, crisp motto. And it's produced by, oh, Schmidt. That's the one with the church. You don't see that too often.
I like that one.
It's absolutely mint. Look at that blade. Incredible.
That's a very nice dagger.
Yeah. And the anodizing is still all there. Still got a little bit of lacquer on it.
Carl Schmidt Soligan.
Yep. Yeah, that's a first-rate essay.
Real nice.
Happy to have.
How's the ball look on that?
The ball's
Good?
perfect.
Good.
Yep. Oh, we got more. Let's see what else is in here. Wow. All right, we're living here, guys. Wow, look at here. Another beauty.
Love the grip.
Yeah, terrific grip. Look at the ridge and all. No hits in it. Just totally perfect. Beautiful cross guards. Again, I don't see any signs that it's ever been apart. Beautiful anodized scabbard on both sides. Really, really nice. Group FR.
Franken.
Yep. And then it's got the original short hanger.
You're flipping it too fast for me.
Okay. There we go. Sorry about that, Ub. Have another drink. Slow it down.
You slow it down.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, and then, well, I'll have another drink
Yeah,
then if
me
you
too.
want. That would- God, it's hard to get drink around here. Oh boy, here we go again, collectors. Look at that blade.
Beautiful thing, yeah.
Oh, magnificent. Look how dark that motto is and all.
Yeah.
Oh, this is choice stuff here. This guy knows what he's doing. Mm-hmm.
Flip it around, Pop.
Yep, here we go. Oh, wow. This is a maker you don't see very much. Gottfried Vostell or something. That's a rare.
Or something.
Yeah, I can't read it. Too many drinks, I guess. But that blade is stone mint.
That is one crazy maker.
Yeah. And the scabbard is just phenomenal too.
Gottfried Mueller.
Yeah. I've seen it before. It's not a 10, but it's a fairly rare maker, and it's a very complicated logo.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, oh yeah, we've had them. But
I
it's
don't
up
remember
there.
seeing that before.
Okay. Wow, that's a nice,
Very nice stuff.
very nice dagger.
Top end.
But there's more coming here. You guys got time to look at this? I hope you do. This is looks like some nice nice things in this batch. Let's see what we got here. Oh, it's a beautiful dress bayonet. It's just the hilt is perfect, and still got that little red in the slot there, the red felt. And let's just see if it's a plain one or nope. Oh boy, isn't that nice? It's an acorn with the infantry pattern there, which you don't see too often. I think that's the 3220 pattern or something. I don't know, but it looks very, very nice in mint condition. Oh, and let me see what this is here.
I'll have to call Tech it.
Yeah, look at this. An infantry regiment from Stuttgart, which goes with the etch on the front. Yeah, this is a Wayne Teckett job here.
Mr. Las Vegas.
Mr. Las Vegas, yeah.
Nice dagger.
Yeah, that's nice. You
Nice
like
stuff.
that one, Ob?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
More?
Oh yeah, there's more in the box yet too. So we got. Why I say there's a lot of stuff here. That's why it was so heavy. Let's see what we got here next. This is looking like a stag grip here. Oh yeah, and another beauty. Look at the condition again, guys. Look at the condition of that original scabbard paint.
That's beautiful. It's very new.
And the stag is just wonderful.
It's very
Wow.
new.
It's got the red felt in it. Yeah, this is a honey. Well, it's a plain one, but it's in the blade is in mint condition.
Yeah, it's a cracker though. It's nice.
Yeah, it's really a cracker, and it was made by Spitzer, Gustav Spitzer, with the lion trademark. I like it though. This stag really sets it off. It's the long model, and it really is. And the scabbard and frog and all are just tremendous.
Good stuff.
It's nice stuff so far. Ah, there's more here. More here. Let's see what we got next here. Got a lot of free bubble wrap too. And I lost the Bob Burns cutter. Oh, there it is.
I'll take a drink.
Yeah, you're right. That's what the problem is.
No.
As soon as I slack off, I lose my cutter. It's kind of like you guys know, you have a couple drinks and where the hell's my car keys? You know, you just somehow mislay things. But what you got to watch out, don't mislay your wallet when you're doing that though. Got to remember where that baby is. Wow, this looks nice too, Bob. Ooh.
Nice little DLV and SFK.
Man, look at that. Look at the leather on that piece.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow. Beautiful fittings too. The nice tone is really, and the hanger's good. And
Absolutely original, beautiful hanger.
oh, just
The tone's perfect.
same on the other side. The leather is almost like new.
I'm gonna guess SMF.
I don't know what to guess on this, but
I'll take a
I
shot.
would say it's an SMF or a Wyersburg or something, but let's see. Oh, absolutely perfect blades. Look at that blade.
Yeah.
All the cross grain in it. Absolutely stone mint.
And these daggers are rarer than people think. There's a lot out there, but
Not nice ones.
not nice ones. Yeah.
Boy, one like that is really hard to find. Well, let's see who the maker is. I'll bet we're both wrong.
Probably.
Let's see. Let's see.
I'll stick with SMF.
we're both wrong. It's a Hellbig, believe it or not.
You gotta be kidding me.
But it's an early Hellbig. See, these are very hard to tell because the fittings
Oh, I just
were
took a
all-
shot.
Yeah, so did I. But the
There's
fittings
no-
are all made by one company.
Yeah.
Whoever this K guy is, yep, there he is on the
Yep,
on the
sure
cross
is.
guard there. He made the fittings and supplied them to all the producers for the most part.
Can I see the throat?
You can. Yes, it's a DLV, not an NSFK. So it's an early piece.
That's the toughest shot I can ever get here.
A really absolute first-rate DLV. They don't come any nicer than this. That is really a.
I love the patina. It looks like they were
yeah.
smoking cigarettes around it for 50 years.
That's a beautiful thing. Virtually in mint condition. Let's see. I think there was. Yeah, there's
Can't be
another.
anything left.
Well, I don't know. It looks like we have an army here. Thank goodness there's not a loose porta-piece, so I don't have to retie another one. I'll get me here on the. Let's see what we got here. Well, I like this. I like this dagger. It's got the generic B type fittings, and I like the brass hanging bands. They give it a little zip to
like
the
that
scabbard. The grip is nice. It's got one tiny hairliner right there, but I
Oh,
guess you can.
sorry, there was a
over-
war.
There was a war, yeah, and a porta-pee would easily cover that too. But let's see who made this baby. Oh, full mint blade. This man wouldn't have anything else.
Nah.
Full mint blade. Really, really nice, nice blade. And let's see who the producer is. Wow. This is one you don't see much, guys. It's a Rudolph Backel.
Who?
Backel. Can you get that up?
We'll try
You
our
see
best.
it? Backel.
Huh.
See, that's why you see these generic fittings too, because Backel was a very small producer, and they would have bought the fittings.
See, now if I was looking at this dagger to buy, I wouldn't think this producer was right.
Oh, it's right. That is right.
That's a very rare dagger.
Yep. Yep. That's a good one for the type collectors out there. And the condition of it is extraordinary.
I love the grip though. The grip is fantastic.
Yeah.
Blade maker, that's a wonderful dagger. This guy knows what he's doing, like you said.
No question about it. Wow. I don't know if there's anything else in this spot. Oh, yeah. There's still more stuff in here. Well, let's see what we got next here. There's a lot of stuff in this box. Wow. Oh, here we go. For USA lovers. Oh, this is a bonanza for SA lovers. Yeah, this is another nice one. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful grip with some little bit of tiger work in there.
Wow.
And nice fittings. Anodizing is super. Nice matching early hanger.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
nice grip. It's a very
Yeah.
nice grip.
Yeah, beautiful thing. The original wearer preferred the hanger snap clip backwards. It was easier to snap onto his
Isn't that
D.
where you see that a lot?
Yeah, you see it a lot. And on the other side, it's a TH for Tourigan. Beautiful. The grip is perfect on the other side too. Well, I'm sure the blade is going to be a killer, but just by everything else, and it is absolutely.
Hopefully.
Absolutely mint with all the cross grain, beautiful deep motto with the dark.
Yeah, it's really dark motto.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. And let's see who made this baby. Oh, it's a Gebruder Heller, the other Heller that stamped their name on the bottom section of the blade. But absolutely a gorgeous. Look at that cross grain in it and all too. Man, that's a nice. That's a nice dagger, guys. You know, with SAs being so hot, it's just great to see a few of them come in. So I'm thankful for that.
There's more?
Yeah, here, it looks like another early SA. Wow.
How about a bulldog?
Yeah, that's what we need next. Wow, look at the grip on this. Look at the burl in there.
It's a low eagle too.
Yeah.
Put it over here, Pops.
All right. Look at the anodizing and all. It's super.
That eagle is lowish.
Yeah, it's very low.
Lowest,
very low.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
very low.
Beautiful,
Beautiful
shape
grip.
to the grip. Beautiful cross guards. Just really, really nice. The other side, wow, the grip is beautiful on the other side too.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Yeah.
You think it's a soul dagger?
I think it is, yeah.
I think it is too.
Soul dagger, yeah. It's got a tiny little ding there. That could come out if somebody wanted to do it, but
I don't see anything
it's,
like that.
just
Nobody can see that. Don't worry about
it's
that.
nothing, yeah. Let's see what the blade looks like. Oh, of course, mint.
Yeah.
With a dark motto.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's really good. And let's see if Bob was right about the soul. No?
No. Damn it.
No, but it's even cooler than that. What the heck is that? The proto rod, man.
Well, if you don't know, I certainly don't.
Gebruder Boom, Knockfeld, Broderom. That's a rare maker there. That is really a nice.
You don't know this one?
No, I guess I've seen it before, but that's a rare maker.
Well, I'm gonna say they were in Seoul anyhow, just to.
No, they're in some place called Broderod. See it there?
Broderod.
Isn't that what it says?
Yeah,
what do you think?
That's what they say.
It's one of those little towns.
This is a 12.
Maybe. That's really
No
that's a
cross
kill.
grain though. But
They probably didn't make cross grain. Some producers didn't.
no, they didn't.
By the way, guys, you know, cross grain was the residue that was left after the blade was polished. Some makers polished them completely so there is no cross grain. So sometimes these guys, oh, there's no cross grain on there, I don't want it. Well, there never was, because they...
That's a very valuable and rare SA dagger right there.
You know what, Ob?
That's a 13.
I agree. You got a good eye. Wow, I don't know whether there's anything else in this box or not. I would think that we... I don't know.
Who is this consigner? I love him.
Yeah, I kind of like them myself here. Let's see what else is here. It looks like we got another bayonet, but his bayonets are nice too. So, all right, good scabbard paint, nice hilt, and got the felt in it. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, another etched one. Oh, this is a standard Icorn 3219 pattern, but it's all in very choice condition. The 3219 was the most popular, and we see that most of the time on Icorn etched bayonets.
It's a double.
And it's a double, huh? Wow. Look at that. Look at that too. It's from a pioneer battalion from Lutzen. Look at that. That's a rare bayonet. How many times do you see a pioneer etch, you know?
Never.
Never, yeah.
Eichhorn.
Yeah. While we're looking at Eichhorn too, you know, you want to see these, the way they outline the Eichhorn etch. They always have this arrow image at the endings, or as Wayne calls them, bookends.
What do you mean the arrow endings?
See how the arrows are there?
Exclusive to
That's exclusive
Eichhorn?
to Eichhorn, yeah. Exclusive to Eichhorn. You'll probably see it on the other side too. Yeah.
Yeah, you're
see how
right.
That was their...
You see, collectors, you learn something every day.
You only see that on Eichhorn, and of course you want to see it too, because that's what they did. So that's a good thing. We can look at this this other etch bayonet just to make my point. This is the one we looked at earlier, the infantry one that's double etched, and see the arrow bookends, as Wayne calls them. See, that's and on the other side too. See, that's what you want to see on Eichhorn, and it's only on Eichhorn bayonets. No other producer did that. And then there's one little thing left here. Let's see what this is going to be. Looks like a youth knife. Oh boy, man, this guy knew what he was doing. I'm telling you, look at that scabbard paint, original. And the hilt is just as fresh as it was. Look at that. There's no plating missing anywhere. Let's see what it looks like underneath here. Yeah, it's just, it's really, oh, this man knows what he's doing. Oh, just a very, very choice blade. It's made by Richard Herder. And believe it or not, this piece is, it's RZM marked, but it's dated 1941. And it's hard to imagine that a piece made that late could still stay in that condition, because the materials were fairly cheap then. They had to cheapen them up. So, and then there's a Herder mark on the other side of it. Okay, that was a pretty good box, huh, guys? Boy, all that stuff, everything, just in the finest of condition. And I just took a look at the letter inside, and I just read just a little bit of it. I thought it's kind of nice. Hello. That's always a good way to start out. This is a good way to start out, too. Robbie refilled me again, and himself, so... Yeah. Hello. I hope you are doing well. Thank you. I hope you are too, sir. My father, Douglas Smith, was a collector for 70 years. When I was a teenager, I used to go to military shows with my father. I met Tom Whitman in 1986 at the Monroeville, Pennsylvania gun show. I am selling items from my father's collection, blah, blah, blah. So isn't that nice? So that's why the stuff was so good. This man obviously knew what he was doing. He was collecting for 70 years. My goodness. Okay, collectors and Ob, we're down to the last box now. Let's see what we got here. See whether this one is as much fun as the last things, because we've had some kind of good stuff here this time. Not bad at all. And I'll see what happens here. See what this will bring us. Looks like we got a number of things here too. See if I got enough room to sit this. Well, I'll just sit it on the table here for now. And see what we got. Well, this looks easy, and I like the bag. So let's see what this is. Ooh. All right, collectors, here you go. Yeah, this is a pretty good unboxing. Look at that nice teardrop hanger. Obviously, this is a chained NSKK, and just looking at it, because it has 3 links here at the top, it's going to be one of the field upgrade types. The regular made ones have 4 links up top. Beautiful scabbard paint, beautiful nickel grips. It'll be an early dagger, I would imagine,
Yeah,
because
the ramp looks lower.
the ramp's a little lower. Yeah, they adapted it to the former
Sure.
scabbard. And let's see what we got here. Nice, nice blade. Nice mounts on it. Oh, this is an F herder with the cross keys. We don't see that too much.
That's rare.
Yeah, and I don't see a gal mark on it, which sometimes we see. But the chain is quite beautiful.
I like the hanger too, or the
Yeah, the teardrop.
teardrop hanger. Yeah.
And let's see, sometimes they're marked, sometimes yeah. This one is it's got the RZM M8 and also the NSKK Musterschutz. 100% original field upgrade. And you guys that oh, I don't believe those field upgrades. I can show you period photos of the 3 top link chain being worn by NSKK people. It absolutely was, and it's a case where the when the chain NSKKs came out, the original SA guys thought, well, I already got a dagger and a scabbard, I'm just going to have the chain put on, and that's what they did. So this is a very, very nice original piece. So that's good. Don't see them too much. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, we got another bag. Let's see what's in here. Not as nice as the Whitman bag, but it's still okay. We'll settle for it. What do we got here? This is kind of looking crazy here. They had an SS knot on a second model Luftwaffe dagger with a nice set of straps, and I can still see some gild on the pommel swazes, just a little bit still left there. Nice grip, very nice scabbard. And let's see what the blade looks like. Oh, wow! It's it's a beauty, and it's got some really deep engraving in here. Let me just look at this myself here. The man's first name is under the cross guard, but it looks like his last name was Max, or that could be his reverse too. You know how Germans did. And it's dated February 13th, 1939. Beautiful nickel-plated blade. And let's see what's on the reverse here. See who made it. Oh, the dedication continues. Wow. Oh, this is really something. It's a Wyersburg piece, and it's got the Luftwaffe regiment 5 JG54, and then the insignia that regiment used there. It looks like a heart-shaped insignia. And then on top of it, it looks like we have the initials of the man, MS, so his first name must be Max. So you know how the Germans did, they put the last name first on the blade, which I'll have to look at. So this could be a very, very good thing.
Yeah, that's nice, Pop.
Yeah, it's a nickel-plated blade and all. Really, I don't know where the SS knot got in here, but you know how over the years collectors do stuff. And but I like that. I like that a lot. Now let's see what else is here. It's like some kind of a. Oh, this is the research that goes with this dagger. Yeah, his name was Stutz, Max Stutz. That's what the MS initial stamp were, and his name is on the blade. And it looks like a whole dossier of this man. I'll have to look at that and see what his achievements were and so forth. But that makes for a neat package. So that's nothing to sneeze at there at all. And anything else in here? Yep. Oh, we got a post-war box here. Pretty big box. Must be a big dagger in it. We'll see here. Let me move this.
Care to take a chance? What's in there?
I have no idea. Probably a Luftwaffe dagger because of the size of the box. No, wrong again. It's just a nice, looks like an Eichhorn Army. In nice condition. Got the knot and the nice deep orange grip. And a set of hangers with the brackets on the top with the rivets. Knot's nice too. It's got the dark thread in the stem and the slide.
Any maker?
Well, we shall see. Wow, nice blade. Beautiful blade. Yeah, it looks very good. And yeah, there's that Eichhorn trademark. So it's just a nice Eichhorn dagger with a nice dark grip. Looks a little darker on the reverse than on the obverse. So there we go. That's what was in that box. All very beautiful things, and this Luftwaffe dagger is probably quite sensational once I look at that record of the officer. And I like this field upgrade chain dagger too. And I guess we can always use a nice Eichhorn piece also. So I think that's it. Rob wanted us to show just one more thing, and then we'll wind up Easter for you guys, and you can start to break open some of those colored eggs or something. All right, collectors, we're going to wind this video up here, and Ob thought that maybe you guys would like to see this humongous size bronze here. Gee, I don't know who that is, but I guess you guys could guess, possibly. And this is a 1.5 times life-size bronze of you know who it is, and it's on a marble base. It weighs a ton. It's I know it's a lot of people, it's not for them, and I understand that, but it still is an historical work of the period. And oh, I just want to show you. Wow, is this heavy? This thing must weigh 50, 60 pounds, Ob?
I guess.
Something like that.
Very handsome, man.
Oh yeah, lovely. And then on the reverse, it's artist signed. I think Ob can get that on the camera. And This person at the current time remains homeless. So if someone is interested in it, we would appreciate a good offer on it. Again, I don't know where you display this, but some people, they have a private room or whatever, and I guess you could do that.
Well, the only reason we're showing it is because in the current shows on the road, we cannot display it, so we'd
Right.
rather show it to you again, and it's available.
Did you get the artist name?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and I think there's a foundry mark on it too that says WMF Geislingen, and there's the phone. So, okay, collectors, we'll wind up this video, and again, thanks so much, and have a great Easter, and we'll see you next time, and keep sending me those emails. I appreciate it. I'm going to answer this phone.
Okay, Pop.